After 70, your body starts whispering. Not shouting, not warning, just whispering. And most people ignore it. They say, that's just age. They brush off the stiffness, the fatigue, the cloudy mornings. But sometimes, those everyday feelings aren't just age. They're your body quietly telling you something deeper is changing. The truth is, when the body begins to break down, it doesn't always send pain or clear signals. It sends feelings, gentle daily sensations that most seniors live with, but rarely question. If you've ever wondered why some people stay sharp and energetic at 80 while others begin fading in their early 70s, it often comes down to how well they've listened to those whispers. So today, we're going to talk about 5 common daily feelings that could be signs your body is slowly wearing down, and how to turn them around before it's too late. Because it's not too late, not at 70, not at 80. Your body still listens when you start listening to it. I wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep. You open your eyes in the morning and the first thing you feel is exhaustion. You slept for 7 or 8 hours, yet it feels like you haven't rested at all. That kind of tiredness isn't just about sleep. It's a sign your cells aren't recovering. Your body may be struggling to repair itself overnight. Because your circulation, your hormones, and even your breathing patterns are slowing down. It's called cellular fatigue, and it's one of the first hidden signs of metabolic slowdown. When your body doesn't produce enough energy to recharge your muscles, your brain, or your immune system. Most people just drink more coffee. But what your body really needs is oxygen movement, not caffeine. Try this small change. Every morning before you touch your phone or sit down for breakfast, walk slowly around your home. Let your lungs expand, let your heart rate rise just a little. It sends a message to your body. Wake up, it's time to make energy again. Over time, those few minutes of gentle movement can help reset your natural rhythm and restore the spark that feels missing in the morning. My legs feel heavy and like I'm walking through water. You know that feeling, where your legs just don't want to move. You take a few steps and it feels like your body is dragging extra weight. It's not just muscle weakness. That's poor circulation, and it's one of the clearest signs your body is struggling to keep your systems alive and active. After 70, blood flow naturally slows, especially to the hands, feet, and legs. When that happens, your tissues get less oxygen. Your muscles lose tone and your balance weakens. Some seniors think it's arthritis or just stiffness, but in reality, your blood, the lifeline of every cell, is moving too slowly. You can reverse that trend with small, steady habits. Keep your legs moving every hour, even if it's just standing and stretching for 30 seconds. Drink water through the day. Dehydration thickens your blood, making circulation even harder. And if you can, elevate your legs for a few minutes in the evening. It helps the blood return to your heart and reduces that heavy, dragging feeling. The truth is, your circulation isn't gone. It's just forgotten how to flow freely. Remind it, and you'll notice not just lighter legs, but a lighter mind, too. I feel tingling, burning, or numbness in my feet or hands. This one is easy to overlook. You might feel a little buzz in your toes or a faint numbness in your fingers. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes warm, and you just get used to it. But this is your nervous system calling for help. Those tiny tingling sensations are often signs of nerve wear and tear, especially in people over 70. Your nerves are like wires. They carry signals from your brain to the rest of your body. And when they start losing their protective coating, signals get weak, fuzzy, or lost. The result? Tingling, burning, or sometimes no feeling at all. And when nerves go quiet, so does balance, strength, and coordination. But here's the hopeful part. Nerves can heal, slowly but surely. They need the right building blocks: rest, good circulation, gentle stretching, and foods rich in natural antioxidants like colorful fruits and vegetables. Even small routines, wiggling your toes before bed, massaging your hands with warm water, or simply walking barefoot for a few minutes on safe ground, can help wake up those nerve pathways again. Your nerves are like forgotten roads. They may be overgrown, but with daily use they can reopen. My mood feels flat, not sad, just dull. Many people over 70 don't describe feeling depressed. They say they just don't feel much anymore. No excitement, no spark, as if emotions have faded into the background. That quiet emptiness is often a sign of hormonal slowdown. especially a drop in dopamine and serotonin, the brain's natural motivators. As we age, our body produces fewer of these chemicals, and the result isn't dramatic sadness. It's that subtle sense of not caring, of life feeling gray instead of colorful. But here's the key: your brain is still capable of joy. It just needs stimulation. Learning, connecting, and small acts of novelty are natural hormone triggers. Try doing one new thing every day, no matter how small. Call an old friend you haven't spoken to in years. Learn a short poem by heart. Or simply watch the sunrise while listening to a song you used to love. Each act of newness tells your brain, keep producing, keep growing. Because emotional decline isn't permanent, it's a sign your mind needs movement just like your body does. I forget simple things like why I walked into a room. It happens to everyone. You go into the kitchen, and suddenly you can't remember why you came. But if it's happening daily, that fog may be more than simple distraction. It could be your brain slowing down its blood supply. The brain is greedy. It uses about 20% of your body's oxygen. So when circulation weakens or when you move less, the brain doesn't get the fuel it needs. That's when forgetfulness creeps in, not from damage, but from underuse. The fix isn't more puzzles or apps, and it's oxygen and movement. A 10-minute walk, some deep breathing, even simple neck rotations to open blood flow to the head can make a real difference over time. Think of it as watering a garden. When the flow returns, memory blooms again. Those are just a few of the quiet daily feelings many seniors accept as normal, but they're really your body's way of saying, I need help. I'm slowing down. Pay attention before I break down. Yet, and this is what most people forget, the body is unbelievably forgiving. It doesn't hold grudges. The moment you start giving it what it needs in hydration, movement, calm, good rest, it begins to repair itself even after decades. You can wake up one morning and realize that tiredness, that stiffness, that flatness, they're all starting to lift. Because when you treat your symptoms as messages instead of annoyances, you become your own healer. That's the halfway mark, about 11 minutes of narration. Would you like me to continue with the final half, including the last sensations like joint pain and emotional fatigue and the hopeful, cinematic ending? Once you say continue, I'll send the rest in the same tone and pacing. My joints ache more at night than during the day. It's one of the strangest things. You can walk around during the day and feel fine. But the moment you lie down at night, the pain arrives. Knees, hips, shoulders all start throbbing quietly in the dark. That's not bad luck. That's inflammation working on a schedule. When you rest, your body sends more blood to your joints to repair them. But if your immune system is overactive, often from too much sugar, processed food, or even chronic stress, that repair turns into irritation. The immune cells don't heal, they inflame. Doctors call it low-grade chronic inflammation. It doesn't scream. It just burns slowly, damaging your cartilage, nerves, and even your heart, but you can calm it. Here's how. At dinner, avoid heavy processed meals. Have a light anti-inflammatory plate. Maybe salmon, a handful of nuts, olive oil, or turmeric tea. Then 30 minutes before bed, stretch gently. When you do that, you send the body a different message. Repair, don't attack. And over time, your nights start to feel peaceful again. Because your body can't heal in chaos and it heals in calm, my hands shake slightly when I try to hold things. It's subtle, just a tiny tremor. You notice it when you pour tea or try to button your shirt. And you tell yourself, it's just old age. But tremors often mean your nerve-muscle connection is weakening, especially if your body isn't getting enough magnesium, potassium, or vitamin B12. The nerves that control your hands and arms rely on minerals to send clean signals. When those levels drop, your brain's messages become shaky, and your muscles start to flutter from confusion. The fix isn't complicated. You can improve nerve strength by adding mineral-rich foods, leafy greens, lentils, avocados, and a bit of dark chocolate. Even a warm soak in Epsom salt can help calm overactive nerves by letting magnesium enter through the skin. Because tremors aren't always signs of disease. Often, they're a sign of depletion. And what's lost can still be refilled. My digestion feels slower, heavier, like food just sits there. Many people over 70 say the same thing. I eat less, but I feel more full. That's not your stomach growing weaker. It's your gut slowing down from low enzyme production. Your stomach and pancreas make enzymes to break down food, but with age, that output drops dramatically. So even healthy food can make you feel sluggish, bloated, or uncomfortable. If you often feel pressure after meals or need longer to recover from eating, your digestive system is struggling to keep up. To fix it, try eating earlier. Give your body time to digest before bed. And include raw fruits, fermented foods, or a small squeeze of lemon before meals. They naturally trigger your stomach's enzymes. When digestion wakes up, your energy does too. Because 70% of your immune system actually lives in your gut. It's not just digestion, it's your whole defense system asking for help. My skin bruises easily or heals slowly. You bump your arm slightly and suddenly a purple mark appears. Or a small cut takes weeks to close. That's your capillaries and collagen weakening. Collagen isn't just for looks. It's the glue that holds your blood vessels, muscles, and skin together. And after 70, your body produces much less of it. Without strong collagen, your vessels leak more easily, your tissues repair slower, and your immune cells take longer to arrive. But the good news? Your body can start making collagen again with the right fuel. Foods rich in vitamin C, zinc, and natural proteins, like eggs, citrus, beans, and bone broth, can restart the process. Even light resistance training helps by signaling your body to rebuild. Every small bruise you heal is proof that your body still responds. It's not gone. It's just waiting for you to ask it to rebuild. Some days I just feel tired of being tired. It's not physical exhaustion. It's something deeper. A quiet emotional fatigue that makes every day feel heavy. You may not call it sadness, but it feels like wearing invisible weights. You stop reaching out. You stop planning ahead. That's not weakness. That's a form of chronic stress burnout that builds over years, from loss, loneliness, or simply too many responsibilities carried for too long. It affects your immune system, your sleep, and even your heart rhythm. And if ignored, it becomes a silent killer, draining your will to move, connect, or heal. The antidote isn't medicine. It's connection and purpose. When you share your stories, when you help someone else, when you allow others to help you, your brain releases oxytocin and endorphins that rebuild emotional energy. Even 5 minutes of genuine conversation can shift your hormones more than an hour of rest. Because humans don't heal alone, we heal in the warmth of other people. Your body still listens. Maybe you've recognized one of these signs: the tired mornings, the heavy legs, the forgetfulness or quiet sadness. But let me tell you something powerful. None of these signs mean it's over. They mean your body is asking for attention. You are not broken. You are being signaled. And the beautiful truth is your body can still rebuild, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Every cell in your body has memory. It remembers health. It remembers movement, warmth, oxygen, and balance. You just have to remind it, one good habit at a time. So if you wake up tomorrow feeling tired, don't curse it. Breathe. Move a little. Drink a glass of water and say to yourself, my body still listens, because it does. And the moment you start listening back, healing begins.